remember how the room would fade when you looked at me that way, like I was the only reason you were breathing through the day. But lately when I speak your name, you're already somewhere else, standing right beside me, but I'm talking to myself. Your smile still knows my history, but your heart won't say my name. And every silence between us feels heavier than pain. When your eyes chose elsewhere, I felt it before you spoke. Love doesn't always leave loudly, sometimes it just lets go. You touched me like a stranger while holding my hand tight. That was the moment I lost you, when your eyes chose elsewhere that night. We still share the same old bed, but you face the other side. I trace the space between us where our truth used to hide. I ask you how your day has been. You answer like a friend, not like the one who swore forever, not like how we began. I tried to stay invisible so you wouldn't have to choose, but loving someone halfway still means I'm the one you lose. When your eyes chose elsewhere, I heard goodbye unsaid. You were already leaving while I stayed in my head. You looked through me, not at me, like I was already gone. That was the moment I knew love had moved on. I don't blame you for falling. Hearts don't always obey, but you could have let me down gently instead of drifting away. I would have survived the truth if you had let me see, but you let your eyes say everything you were afraid to say to me. When your eyes chose elsewhere, I finally let you go. I stopped begging for a feeling you no longer showed. I remember who we were, not the silence we became. I lost you long before goodbye, when your eyes forgot my name. So if you ever wonder why I don't ask anymore, it's because love doesn't come back once it walks out the door. And mine left quietly in a look you couldn't disguise. I lost you without a word when your eyes chose elsewhere. You used to know my silence, every crack inside my smile. You could read me in a heartbeat. Now you don't even look my way. I stand right in front of you, but I'm fading in your eyes, like a photograph you loved once, left behind with time. I kept changing for your comfort, bending just to make you stay. but loving you in pieces only taught me how to break. You stopped seeing me when I needed you the most. I was screaming without making a sound. You stopped seeing me when I gave you all I had. I became a shadow in your arms. You didn't leave, you just forgot me, and that hurts more than goodbye. You stopped seeing me while I was still loving you. We talk like we're still something, but your eyes are somewhere else. I can feel the distance growing every time you say I'm fine. You don't ask how I'm breathing, you don't notice when I'm low. I learned how to disappear, standing next to you alone. I held on to every promise, like it might still mean your heart. But loving someone absent is the loneliest kind of dark. You stopped seeing me when I needed you the most. I was breaking right beside you, but you never knew. You stopped seeing me when I gave you all my trust. I was begging without words. You didn't leave, you just forgot me, and that hurts more than goodbye. You stopped seeing me while I was still loving you. Maybe I asked for too much, or maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone who already left. I miss the way you saw me, like I was something rare. Now I'm just here, still hoping, and you're already nowhere. You stopped seeing me before I let you go. I was holding us together alone. You stopped seeing me, but I kept loving you, like losing you was my fault. You didn't break my heart in one moment, you let it fade slowly in front of you. You stopped seeing me, and I finally saw the truth. I'm still standing where you left me, learning how to be okay. You stopped seeing me, so I'm walking away. You walked in like nothing had changed. Same face, same voice, but something felt strange. You said my name like you used to do. but it sounded empty, like it wasn't true. Your eyes were somewhere far away, like you'd already left but decided to stay. I held on to what we used to be, but this space between us swallowed me. You left, but it broke my heart, 'cause I felt the ending from the start. Your smile didn't reach me, it stopped halfway through, like you were smiling for someone who wasn't me and you. Your lips said I'm fine, but your heart disagreed. You were standing right next to me, but your smile didn't reach me. We talked about the weather and time, anything but the cracks in our lines. I searched for love in every word, but all I found was what you couldn't say first. Your hands were warm but not the same. They didn't hold me, they just knew my name. I felt like a memory you'd outgrown, like a chapter you'd already closed. You looked at me like I'd understand, like losing me was part of your plan. Your smile didn't reach me, it faded too fast, like you were rehearsing a goodbye from the past. You said you were here, but your soul felt free. You were smiling at life, but not at me. I would have stayed through the silence and prayed if you just looked at me the same. But love can't live where truth won't be, and you were already letting go of me. I felt it in the way you stood, so close but misunderstood. Your smile didn't reach me, and now I know why. You were learning how to leave while I was still trying to believe. You smile like a stranger who used to need me. You were smiling goodbye, and your smile didn't reach me. Now I replay that moment in my mind. That smile was the last warning sign. You were already free, and your smile never reached me. still sit on your side of the bed, like maybe you'll come back in a dream. Your jacket's hanging by the door, still smells like what we used to be. You talk to me, but not the same. Your eyes don't linger when I speak. You're standing right in front of me, but it feels like I'm hard to see. Your smile doesn't stay anymore, it leaves before it reaches your eyes. You say my name like a habit, not like it meant your whole life. I miss the way you looked at me, like I was everything you found, like loving me was easy, like my heart was safe and sound. Now your eyes just pass right through, like I'm someone you used to know. I miss the way you looked at me before you let your love let go. We used to talk without a sound, just glances crossing crowded rooms. Now silence sits between us like it's learned to take your place too soon. You say that nothing's really wrong, but I feel it every time you lie. Your eyes are searching for a reason to not meet mine. You used to look at me like home, now I'm just somewhere you've been. I'm standing in the same love, but you're already at the end. I miss the way you looked at me, like I was worth the fight, like you choose me in the dark, even if we lost the light. Now your eyes are somewhere else, chasing something I can't be. I miss the way you looked at me when you were still in love. Look at me, if love lives in the eyes, then you're said goodbye before your lips ever tried. You still hold my hand sometimes, but your heart won't follow mine. I miss the way you looked at me when forever felt so real, when your eyes would say the words your mouth was scared to feel. Now I'm loving you alone, in a place we used to be. I don't miss the way you lied, the way you looked at me. You don't look at me like that anymore, and somehow that hurts more than leaving. You sat beside me, close enough to touch, but every word felt lighter than it was. Your smile arrived a second too late, like you were already somewhere I couldn't reach. Your hands were warm, but they didn't stay. They held the past, not the things we'd say. I asked you how your day had been. You answered me, but not from within. There was a pause in every breath you took, 1,000 thoughts, you never let me look. I felt you looking away while your eyes were still on mine, like love and me had started, feeling more like wasting time. You were here but half gone, like a memory learning to fade. You didn't say goodbye, but I felt you looking away. We talked about tomorrow like a dream. We both knew we'd never get to see. You said my name like you used to feel, but something in your voice wasn't real. You drift without a sound, still standing here while you back down. You kiss my cheek, knock my soul, like love in me had lost its hold. I tried to pretend I didn't know, but hearts can feel what words won't show. I felt you looking away while your eyes were still on mine, like love and me had started, feeling more like wasting time. You were here but half gone, like a memory learning to fade. You didn't say goodbye, but I felt you looking away. If leaving had a shape, it was your stare. If silence spoke, it said you weren't there. I would have fought if you'd asked me to, but you stopped believing before I knew. So I held on while you let go, and loved you more than you'll ever know. I felt you looking away, even when you held my face, like you heard it already, packed up and left this place. You didn't break me loudly, you just slowly slipped away. You didn't say goodbye, but I felt you looking away. Now I look back at us and say, you left me long before you went away. I learned your silence like a second name. Read your moods and the flicker of your face. I dim my light so yours could stay bright. Held my breath just to keep you close at night. I smiled through moments that cut too deep. Told myself love was something you keep. but every promise felt borrowed somehow. I was standing beside you, but fading out. You never asked me to disappear. I just did, trying to keep you near. I stayed in your shadow, afraid of the sun, afraid if I shine, you'd say we were done. I bent every truth just to fit in your world, lost who I to be your girl. I stayed in your shadow, hoping you'd see that love shouldn't feel like the rights in me. But you walked away like I was never there, and I was left loving you from your shadow. I held your dreams like they were my own, cheered for you while I stood alone. Every week slowly turned into you. Still I stayed, not knowing what else to do. I watched you grow while I stayed the same, calling loneliness by love's name. I was right beside you, yet somehow apart. You had my presence, but not my heart. You didn't mean to let me fall. You just didn't notice me at all. I stayed in your shadow, afraid of the light, afraid if I spoke I'd lose you that night. I broke myself quiet, learned how to bend just to feel like I mattered again. I stayed in your shadow, waiting for proof that love would choose me, not just the truth, but you turned away without a sound. And I learned how invisible love can be found. If loving you meant losing me, why did it feel like loyalty? I gave you everything I had and called the emptiness not that bad. Now I see myself in the dark, trying to find where I left my heart. I stayed in your shadow, even if for long, thinking I meant life and love. But love shouldn't ask you to fade away or beg to be chosen every day. I'm stepping out but I won't disappear for you. I stayed in your shadow, it's true. Now I'm learning how to stand in mine too. You used to look at me like I was home, like every road you walked would lead to us. Your smile knew my name before I spoke. Now your silence says I'm just someone you loved. Your hands still fit, but they don't hold me tight. Your words still sound warm, they don't feel right. I stand right here, but I'm fading in your view. I didn't leave you, love, just left me with you. I remember when your heart spoke my name. Now it hesitates like it's afraid. Love changed its eyes when it looked at me. It stopped seeing forever, only what used to be. You're here, but you're already gone inside. Your touch feels distant, your truth hides behind lies. I didn't fall out of love, you just let it die. Somewhere along the way, love changed its eyes. We still say us, but it sounds like a lie. Like pretending the stars haven't fallen from the sky. You listen to me, but you don't hear my pain. I'm speaking in tears, you're answering in rain. I'll watch you drift while I stay the same, holding on to memories that still say your name. You don't hurt me with words, that's not your style. You hurt me by looking through me when you smile. I miss the way you saw my soul before loving me felt too close to hold. Love changed its eyes when it looked at me. It stopped seeing forever, only what used to be. You're here, but you're already gone inside. Your touch feels distant, your truth hides behind lies. I didn't fall out of love, you just let it die. Somewhere along the way, love changed its eyes. If love could speak, would it tell me why I'm still trying while you say goodbye? I'm fighting for something you already lost, paying for forever at a temporary cost. I would have stayed through the dark two hearts beating the same. Love changed its size, and I felt it then. The moment you stopped seeing me as when you saw your future and I wasn't there. I saw my whole world and you were everywhere. I didn't stop believing, I just learned why hearts break the moment love changed its eyes. If loving you meant losing me, I tried, but I can't stay where love changed its eyes. You said my name like it still belonged in the quiet space before the dawn. But your eyes were somewhere far away, like you were already gone. You held my hand, but not the same. Your touch felt practiced, almost staged. I smiled like I didn't feel it break, pretended love still knew my face. I searched your voice for something true, but every word fell halfway through. Tell me, when was the last time you meant it? When you said you'd never let me go? Was it love or just a moment? You were scared to be alone. I replay every I love you, trying to find where truth went missing. Did I hear it fade that night? The last time you meant it. We learned how to talk without a fight, learned how to sleep on opposite sides, kissed my lips like it was habit, not a feeling, just a line. I watched you turn your heart to stone while mine was breaking silently alone. I kept believing in what we were long after you'd already moved on. I begged your silence to explain why love started sounding like a lie. Tell me, when was the last time you meant it? When you swore I was all you'd need? Was I holding on to echoes time you meant it. Before goodbye, I learned how to smile. Before your arms became a distance, I tried to cross for miles. I'll stop searching every sentence for the love that slowly went missing. Now I know when I lost you, the last time you meant it. You said I love you one last time, and I felt it. Say goodbye. We were standing in the quiet where our laughter used to live. Your eyes were somewhere distant, like you had nothing left to give. Your hand slipped out of mine like it didn't know me anymore. I felt the end before you said it, when you turned toward the door. You said my name like a stranger, said you needed room to breathe, but I was already breaking from the words you didn't mean. It was the moment you let go. I felt the world fall slow. Everything we promised hit the ground between us both. I was still holding on. You were already gone. Love didn't die screaming, it faded soft and low. It all ended in that moment, the moment you let go. We used to talk about forever like it was already ours. Now forever feels like seconds, and we're standing miles apart. Your silence said it clearly, more than goodbye ever could. You stopped fighting for the feeling when I still believed we should. I searched your face for something, anything that felt like us, but your heart had already packed up, left me here in the dust. It was the moment you let go. I felt the world fall slow. Every dream we painted turned to shadows we outgrew. I was still in love, you were giving up. Love didn't break loudly, it just lost its hold. Yeah, it ended in that moment, the moment you let go. If I knew that was the last time you look at me that way, I would have held you tighter, I would have begged you to stay. But love doesn't warn you when it's about to leave. It just walks out quietly and takes your felt my whole life close. All the words we never said are the ones that hurt the most. I was still choosing us. You chose letting go. Love didn't end angry. It ended cold. Yeah, it broke me in that moment. The moment you let go. Now I replay that second like it's carved into my soul. That's when I lost you forever. The moment you let go. We talked about forever like it had no weight, like love would never bend, never hesitate. We traced our names and dreams on borrowed time, never asked what happens when the stars don't align. You laughed when I said promise, held my hand instead, as if silence could protect us from what's ahead. We built a home from moments fragile and thin, but we never asked how love knows when to give in. I thought if I loved you hard enough, the cracks would learn to close. But every goodbye was waiting in the words we never chose. We didn't talk about the end. We talked like love was endless, like hearts don't change, like feelings don't bend. We kissed like nothing could break us. Now I'm standing in the quiet where your forever used to be. We didn't talk about the end. Now it's the only thing talking to me. Our eyes stopped staying when you said my name. Your touch felt careful, like you were already gone. I kept pretending not to feel the shift, afraid one question would undo what we were holding on. You said I'm tired, I heard I'm done, but I let hope translate the truth. I love the version of you who still looked back, even when you were already moving through. I would have fought if I had known that love was slipping through. We never said the last goodbye. We just stopped saying we. And now the end is all that's left of what you promised me.